Under Child Health Forum, we are covering so many issues. So the first sub issue is IMR, infant mortality rate. According to you, what is the present status about that?
In Melghat, the infant mortality rate is very high in Melghat at present. It is around 66 per thousand live births, which is nearly twice as compared to rest of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, it is around 31 per thousand live births. And the under 5 children mortality rate is around 96, in between 96 to 100 per thousand live births, which is again twice as compared to rest of Maharashtra. And so the situation is really bad in area like Melghat.
What is the situation in that?
That is also again very dismal because in the rest of Maharashtra, the maternal mortality rate is around in between 130 to 145 per lakh live births.
And what about RCH, report to child health?
Actually, infrastructure is okay for grassroots levels, but the problem is that there is no gynecologist in government hospitals. There are no facilities for cesarean section, and the staff, government staff, the grassroots staff, they are not attending the patients in the community. For 50% of the time, they might not be able to reach to the community properly. Then the Anganwadi workers, so they are there. The facilities provided in Anganwadis are not that good. Like the quantity of oil and then pulses in the diet is not proper. Then the peripheral health services that should have been provided to the pregnant ladies, that is also not good. The diet given in village child developmental centers, that is also not proper. They are not running regularly the VCDCs and CTCs. These are the problems if we consider the RCH.
And then we are coming towards the physical development. What are the areas in the physical development which the matters for concern for us?
Basically, the infrastructure of the ICDS, it is poor. The buildings are not proper. The size is not proper. For suppose there are 100 children in the Anganwadi centers. The Anganwadi centers are small. There are no toilet facilities, no facilities for proper drinking water, etc. Then in primary health centers also, the number of doctors are less. Then the associate facilities like hygiene, regular conditions are not that good as compared to rest of India.
What about the stunt growth of the babies in physical development in that level? What are the issues?
The prevalence of low birth weight baby is very high. That is, the ideal birth weight is around 2.5 kg, but here in 50% of the cases the birth weight is around it's less than 2.5 kg, and that is one of the major cause of child mortality in this area, because this low birth weight babies leads to diseases like neonatal sepsis, etc. And there are multiple feeding problems are there. They are prone for severe malnutrition or severe malnutrition, severe underweight. So, and the prevalence of severe malnutrition is also very high in this area. If you consider the severe underweight, that is weight for age, around 20% of the children are severely underweight and 10% of the children are severely acute malnourished, which is 4 times as compared to rest of Maharashtra. So I'll say it is one of the worst area for child nutrition and malnutrition in India.
What about the brain development issue?
Actually, we have not studied in detail, but definitely the IQ, whatever we have observed, seems to be less in this area as compared to rest. Because they are already stunted, the size is less, the brain size is probably less, and if you'll see, less than 1% of the children from this area they could complete 12th standard and join graduation or post-graduation courses, and educational standard of children is also very poor. A child in 10th class will not be able to write down properly his details about himself also in English, and they won't be able to do very simple mathematical calculations. So it indicates the IQ of these children or brain development of these children is very poor as compared to us.
From these issues which we have covered, IMR, MMR, RCH, physical development as well as brain development. So as an expertise, so would you like to suggest any sub issues which we not covered according to you in malnutrition?
Really, underreporting is a very big issue, I think so. Though malnutrition is so high, the government system reports it very less. As per, I like to share some examples. Like in 2003-4, when we started the program of community-based child health care, we found that the prevalence of severe malnutrition, grade 3-4 malnutrition, was around 9.6%, and the prevalence of overall malnutrition was 80%, and the infant mortality rate was 31. And on government, on our record, it was 96. While on government record, the IMR was 31, and the prevalence of severe malnutrition was just 1.2%. So we tried to convince government to accept the reality, because all the plannings will depends on the prevalence of malnutrition and infant mortality rate, but they did not listen. So we take help of media to raise the issue. So DNA and Asian Ages published this data in Mumbai, and then there was assembly question in 2005, and government of Maharashtra sent a special mission, that is Rajmata Jijao mission for mother and child health and nutrition mission, along with UNICEF. 20 experts came here, and they personally verified, and they found that the data provided by Mahan Trust was 100% correct, and government was underreporting. Then under the guidance of Dr. Abhay Bang, we suggested Rajmata Jijao mission to conduct similar survey in other part of Maharashtra. They conducted similar study in other tribal area of Maharashtra, and they found that the overall prevalence of severe malnutrition in Maharashtra is very high. So this small study of this area could expose the reality of whole Maharashtra, especially tribal area. So and now also there is tendency for government system to underreport the facts, especially malnutrition and child deaths. So it has to be highlighted, and government machinery must record the real status. Otherwise, whole the planning will collapse. Until the problem of underreporting is not solved, I don't think so government will get success to reduce the prevalence of severe malnutrition and child death to a great extent.
So, sir, what is, according to you, national and regional statistics of each sub-issue of IMR, MMR, and all these five issues which we are covering?
Like the infant mortality rate, I told in Melghat it is around 66, while in other rural part of Maharashtra it is around 45. While in Maharashtra urban state area, overall Maharashtra it is around in between 25 to 31 per thousand live births. While the maternal mortality rate in Melghat is more than 300 per lakh live births, while in rest of the Maharashtra it is around in between 130 to 145 per lakh live births. While in India it is around 250 per lakh live births. Similarly, the IMR of India is more than 60 per thousand live births. Similarly, the under 5 mortality rate in Melghat, it is more than 95 per thousand live births, while it is in overall Maharashtra, other Maharashtra, it is 45 per thousand live births, and in the rest of the India, it is around 65-70 like that. While in other tribal part of Maharashtra, the under 5 mortality rate is around 92 per thousand live births. Similarly, the prevalence of severe malnutrition in, as I told, in Melghat, it is around 20%, while in the rest of the Maharashtra, it is around 5.6 to 6%, while in the rest of the India, it is around 8 to 10% like that. Other tribal part of Maharashtra, it is also again 20%.
Sir, what are the challenges and solutions? For instance, like we can cover as many challenges and get related solution. For example, see, one of the challenges can be malnutrition, and related programs could vary right from giving nutrition, food, to the giving employment. So, what do you think about that? Challenges and the solutions according to your perspective.
I like to highlight few causes of malnutrition in this area. Like the most important cause is a lack of proper food. That is the most of the tribals, especially children, in their diet there is severe deficiency of proteins and green vegetables. That is leading to mineral deficiency, vitamin A deficiency, iron deficiency. All this leads to protein energy malnutrition, as well as multiple vitamins and mineral deficiency. Calorie deficiency is also seen, especially in pregnant ladies during the third trimester of pregnancy. They reduce the total diet and total calorie intake. So this is one major issue. The underlying cause for this reduced calories, proteins and vitamins is poverty. Here more than 80% of the tribals, they are still living below poverty line, with annual income of a family is less than 20,000 per year, which is very poor. Second important cause is unemployment. There's employment for most of these tribals for around 6 months only, while the rest of the 6 months there is huge migration from Merighat outside area like Khandwa, Jalgaon, Baranpur, Kola, and this area. Third issue is illiteracy. 50% of the people here, they are not properly educated. That is, this educational level is less than 4th standard. Especially the dropout rate after 7th standards, especially for female, is very high, and more than 97% of the people, they are below graduation. So 2 or 3% only total people, they are graduate in this area.